Over the past generation, our region has built a diverse, knowledge-driven economy based on technological innovation. It's produced hundreds of startups that now employ tens of thousands of people. At the same time, some of those startups have struggled a bit to find the marketing talent that they need to grow. In fact, it's one of the reasons their investors sometimes move them to the coasts. Well, now MARC USA has decided to do something about that. The national advertising agency based in Pittsburgh has created Marketing Sparks, quarterly marketing hacks open to startups right here in our region. So what exactly is a marketing hack and how does it help startups succeed? Well, there's nobody better to answer those questions than Michele Fabrizi, President and CEO of MARC USA. And Kevin O'Connell, the Senior Vice President of Eaton Park, has been participating in this effort, as has Babs Carrier, Director of Education and Outreach at the Innovation Institute at the University of Pittsburgh. And welcome. Good to have you all here.
Thanks, Bill. Here.
All right, basic question, Michele. I'll start with the one I already asked. What exactly is a marketing hack? And
marketing hack.
Yeah, what's Marketing Sparks all about?
Well, marketing hack is basically when we pair seasoned professional leaders in marketing with startup entrepreneurs for an intense 3-hour work session. And the outcome of that is that they walk out of the session, the startup entrepreneur, with business development ideas, strategies, and tactics that they can readily start putting in place and employing to help them get to the next level of their business development.
Wow, really cool. So why, you're launching this in Pittsburgh. Why did you want to do it? Why did you think there's a need for this?
Yes. Well, we have Pittsburgh has a vibrant startup entrepreneurial community here, and there are many wonderful programs to support them. But generally speaking, there aren't that many marketing programs to support the entrepreneurs. And so we really felt that there was an opportunity here based on what one of our staff members in Boston had learned. There is a hackathon version in Boston, and over the years it has been tremendously successful in impacting a startup's success when they get at an important stage in their development marketing advice.
Okay.
And so, Pittsburgh is, been built, this region's been built on collaboration of the business community, the cultural community, the universities, the nonprofits, as well as the government. That collaboration has been really important foundation to Pittsburgh, so we really were pleased to extend that to the marketing community.
Which is great, and it really is the community coming together. It's not just MARC USA and your folks, you've got folks like Kevin helping out, right?
Exactly. Well, exactly. We wanted to bring in a pool of people that were senior leaders. So we're talking CMOs, director level, because we really need experience of diverse people that have that kind of experience, such as a Kevin.
So, and you participated in this first go-round. Why? Why did you want to get involved, and what did you get out of it?
Well, first, it sounded like fun. But I think, as being with a local company, we're all interested in growth in the region, and I think it's a great idea to help some of these young companies grow, and if they're successful over the long term, that makes the whole region more successful. Okay,
so what was it like? What went on in this thing?
Well, each of us were assigned to a company, and they basically made us their pitch. And I think one of the values that we can provide is, as marketing professionals, we're pitching ideas every day, and kind of have a track record of pitching ideas, and I think what we were able to help them with is understanding, well, what part of your pitch is compelling, and what part of your pitch needs work. That's in my particular case, it was a B2B pitch, and they had an angle that really a B2B buyer probably wouldn't care about, but they had other angles that were really more important. So kind of helping them set their priorities on where they focus their business model was one of the things we did in that session, and at the same time, so you provide a little value, but there was some fantastic, bright marketing people there that you don't get a chance to network with as much, and so it was a lot of fun, and and hopefully provide a little value.
That's really cool. And I guess, Babs, in the first go-around, it was actually companies that are working with the Innovation Institute of Pitt.
That's right. They're not all companies, but these are students. So at the Innovation Institute, we run the Randall Family Big Idea Competition. This is a big deal throughout the University of Pittsburgh. We had 39 teams compete for $100,000 in prizes. And when Mark had approached me about, they were interested in doing this marketing hack, we thought, well, let's give this as a surprise thing to the winners, the 4 winners. So we had 4 teams of students everywhere from undergraduate to senior postdocs. So sort of across the board, you worked with our energy group, Solar Cell, and we had a number of others. So there were 4 teams of students, and they just got a tremendous amount out of this. I made them all write short reports about what they got from this. And one of the kind of amazing values of this is, we get kind of insular at the university. I'm so used to hearing their pitch, and they're used to pitching faculty and all the people that kind of know them. But they got a chance to pitch marketing professionals, which I don't think any of them in the room had done that before. And you guys challenged them, and you asked them really tough questions, and it was really great for them to kind of think through, well, what is my business model, and what really is the value proposition? So it was tremendously valuable, and I think awesome that Mark offered to do this.
Really terrific.
As the very first one in Pittsburgh.
Michele, only a few seconds left, but I wonder, where do you go from here? What's next?
Oh, well, we plan to do them quarterly.
Okay.
And we will then also, we'd like to introduce them into the Chicago and Miami market where we have offices. But we are really, as going forward, we will be working with the universities to identify startup entrepreneurs. We'll be working with the Pittsburgh Technology Council, with incubators, and in order to identify the businesses that would need us right now.
Well, it's such a cool thing and clearly needed, and can make a really big difference. Michele Fabrizi from MARC USA, Kevin O'Connell, Eaton Park, Babs Carrier from Pitt and the Innovation Institute. Thank you all so much, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next up, it's summertime, and that means it's time to regatta. Find out what's new when our region's business returns. Stay with us.